Welcome back as we resume our look at summer camps on Public Affairs on Peach. My guest now is Susan Orloff, Executive Director of Children's Special Services, and you're in charge of POP and WIN camps, Susan. So tell us what those are.
WIN is a program for Write Incredibly Now, and it takes the handwriting stress away. Handwriting used to be a steady piece of the curriculum from kindergarten through 12th grade, and now they teach it briefly in 3rd grade and briefly in 4th grade, and then the kids' papers are a mess and they get frustrated and they get all kinds of homework anxiety. And our program takes the stress out of handwriting because we use just 4 symbols. If you can envision a clock that starts at 2 o'clock, goes up to 12, drops to the 6, and goes to the 5, then you have written 5 letters. You've written an A, a C, a D, a G,
Wow.
and a Q.
Well, Susan, some schools don't even teach it at those levels. You're not getting handwriting classes anymore at all.
That is true, but it is coming back because there is a movement on the federal level to put it back into nationwide curriculum. But right now, most of the curriculums teach it 1 letter at a time. And so by the time the kid gets to G, they are lost in the water.
Yeah. Now, what's POP camp?
POP is personal options and preferences, and it is WIN and POP are nationally registered, and they are trademarked and copyright. And POP is a sensory motor social skills camp, and we use music therapy, art therapy, pediatric yoga, and of course OT.
Wow.
And the whole premise is that when we mix all kinds of children. We mix children that might have special needs and children that might just be shy. And so what we're working with is multisensory activities that allow them not only to interact with others but themselves. There's all kinds of research out there that says you can't make a friend until you're friends with yourself.
Wow, they're rock climbing and everything. That's fabulous. And how much does this cost, Susan?
I have priced it right at the reasonable and customary rates for insurance at $49 an hour. Each program is 12 hours, but what makes it unique is that you get a written report after, you get an evaluation for your child at the end of the camp, whether it's handwriting or social skills, or if you do both, you get 2 reports. And it actually tells you, it's a document that you can take to school the next year and say, this is a processing problem, because handwriting is not in your hand. I had a parent who said, well, I'm going to get my child hand therapy. So if you just take and close your eyes and write the word birthday in the air with your pointed finger, you will find that you've just done 7 perceptual motor skills. You've done word visualization, letter visualization. You've seen the letter as it is evolving. You've come back and crossed the T and dotted the I. You've looped the Y. You were able to keep your hand steady, and then you were able to bring it down. And kids slouch, and this is the one.
Yes, they write all slouched over. Now, we've got quick 30 seconds. You've got a book?
Yes, it is on. I'm very, very proud of it. It took me 5 years. It's called Learning Re-enabled. It is on the website for ERIC, the Educational Resource, and it is a resource at the U.S. Department of Education. But this was my motivation. Road, a strip of land which one may pass from where it is too tiresome to be to where it is too futile to go. And that's by Ambrose Pierce, and he was a political journalist. And then I said, and so this pessimistic view of life in the early part of the last century seems very close to what some children are probably feeling in their daily life at school. It is anxiety-provoking and tiresome to go to a place where every day, no matter how hard you try, you fail. Our goal is to make these kids happy with their successes.
All right, great job. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And we're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we're off to movie camp. You're watching Public Affairs on Peach.